she loves it so. I'm waiting for Madeleine. We'll go down and eat a Joe. French fries off from who knows when. Madeleine, she loves him so. Madeleine's my Christmas tree. She's American to me. I know that she's too good for me.
You bet she is.
Madeleine, we'll go to the picture show. I'll tell her that I love her then.
Oh, honey.
She loves it so. She's much more than pretty. She is all that you know. She is my whole life to me. I love my Madeleine so.
I'm waiting for Madeleine, but I'm getting soaking wet. I'm always getting soaking wet. I'm singing in the rain.
She always knows by now a bit. No French fries from who knows when, but Madeleine is not here yet. Madeleine's my shining sea. She's American to me. I know that she's too good for me. That's what her father always said. I'm waiting for Madeleine. I've still got the picture show. I'll tell her that I love her then. Madeleine, she loves that song.
She is much more than pretty. She is all that you know. She is my whole life to me. I love my Mathilde so.
I waited for Madeleine. I only have myself to blame. I went caught a cold again.
I waited for Madeleine. All I did was call her name 1,000 times since I passed them. Madeleine, she never came. Madeleine's my tis of thee. She's American to me. It's true that she's too good for me. That's what her brother always says. I waited for Madeleine. It's always been the same. Waiting, hissing, who knows when. Madeleine, she never came. She is much more than pretty. She is all that you know. She is my whole life to me. I love my Madeleine so. I'm gonna wait for Madeleine in front of the picture show tomorrow night at 10:30. Madeleine, she'll love that song. I'm gonna wait for Madeleine. We'll go down and eat at Joe's. French fries are from who knows when, but Madeleine, she loves it so. Madeleine's my Christmas tree. She's American.
America! Happy birthday, Jesus!
Now, wasn't that just precious?
You mother.
Marathon. Join us now, we're on a marathon. We're always dancing when the music plays. Join us now, we're on a marathon. Dancing, dancing through the nights and days. We must dance because the 20s roar. The 20s roar because there's bathtub gin, Fodioto and the road to sin, the road to whoopee and a whole lot more. Charles A. Lindbergh, tons of confetti, Dempsey, Tony, Sacco and Benzetti. Black Monday and the market drops, but we keep on dancing, dancing, we won't stop. Marathon, marathon, marathon. Join us now, we're on a marathon. We're always dancing when the music plays. Join us now, we're on a marathon. Dancing, dancing through the nights and days. We must dance because the 30s scream. The 30s scream because the horsemen ride. Often Annie lives, Daddy Warbucks dies. Red line shanty towns, Frankenstein's bride. Adolf Hitler and the Siegfried Follies, Joseph Stalin and the Black Johnnies, Polio Broker and my Marzipan, while we keep on dancing, dancing on and on. Marathon, 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 marathon. Join us now, we're on a marathon. We're always dancing when the music plays. Join us now, we're on a marathon. Dancing, dancing through the nights and days. We must dance because the 40s burn. The 40s burn because the trumpets blare. The Yanks are coming, coming over there. Auschwitz, Edelweiss, Rang und Sturm. Manhattan Project, Robert Oppenheim. God makes mushrooms just as God makes time. Peace is sweet and like a lollipop, so we keep on dancing, dancing, we can't stop. Marathon, 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 marathon. Join us now, we're on a marathon. We're always dancing when the music plays. Join us now, we're on a marathon. Dancing, dancing through the nights and days. We must dance because the 50s zing, the 50s zing because the 60s swing, and the 70s flash, and the 80s bang, and the 90s whimper, and the century hangs. Oh. Vacations on Venus, just a tourist deal. Fornication on tape, instant happiness. So we keep on dancing, dancing, we can't rest. Marathon, 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 marathon.
So my childhood goes on the wind of the silence of memories, trees, and the true make-believe. Winter snow made of diamonds on the windowsill, where I pressed my chin, where I dreamed summer in, so I could play half nude like an Indian brave on a pony of gold, never taking a rest. I ride out to save my warriors, my west. So my childhood goes in the steam of the cooking. I dream of Charlotte Ruses and other truths. My mother plays mahjong, my father plays cards. So distant, so wise, they look right through my eyes. So I block off my head, I pretend I'm a bird that's unseen and unheard. I have not said a word. I might ride a train. It's bedtime again. So my childhood goes with white gloves and bonnets, dissolved by my tears until it's all gone. How my anger grows, how I hold my breath against this family, always ready for death, always ready for grief, always ready for war. I want so much to dance on the graves that they grow. I could avenge like God, but how would they know? But childhood explodes, scattering all toys, and it smashes through walls with a beautiful noise. There was the first boy that I knew, and the first touch of flesh. It was alive, it was alive. I wanted to fly. I swear that I flew. My heart glowed like the sun. The dark days became bright. And then the war began.
I'd like to grab that son of Mary, the one who wrote on my statue. He has lived all of his life between honor and virtue. Me who screwed all of my friends from dirty lie to dirty lie. Me who screwed all of my friends from New Year's Day to New Year's Day. In the purest name of love, how I cheated every mistress. In the purest name of love, how I lied with each caress. That son of Mary, I'd like to have him here. And all you damn kids, get out of here. I'd like to grab that son of Lent, the one who had the nerve to boast. God calls back the ones he loves, and he was the one God loved the most. Me who only prayed to God when my teeth were killing me. Me who only prayed to God whenever I was scared of Satan. Me who even prayed to Satan every time I was in love. Me who even prayed to Satan whenever I was scared of God. That son of a Lent, I'd like to have him here. And all you damn kids, get the hell out of here. I'd like to grab that son of a bitch, the one who wrote on my statue. He died like a hero. He was a soldier, brave and true. Me who went off to the war because I was so damn bored. Me who went off to the war to make it with the German broads. Me who got killed in the war, making it with the German broads. Me who died during the war because I couldn't help it. That son of a bitch, I'd like to have him here. And all you kids, please, please, get out of here.
It was the time when the roses could sing. It was the time of the silent movie. It was the time when Brussels was king. It was the time when Brussels, big and hot, so dashing and gay. Go take a walk, it's a beautiful day. Put on your spats and your Highland shoes. Get on the tram, get the gossip brand news.
Not a time for crying, how the heart was flying. There was my grandfather, there was my grandmother. He was a young soldier and she was so much bolder. He had no brains, neither did she. How bright could I turn out to be?
Oh, it was the time when the Brussels could sing. It was the time of the silent movies. It was the time when Brussels was king. It was the time when the Brussels, pick out a dress so dashing and gay. Go take a walk, it's a beautiful day. Put on your spats and your Highland shoes. Get on the tram, get
how the heart was flying. There was my grandfather, there was my grandmother. He knew how to do it, and she let him do it. They lived in sin deliciously. Now they pray for my virginity.
Oh! It was the time when the Brussels could sing. It was the time of the silent movies. It was the time when the Brussels was king. It was the time when the Brussels sing out a song so dashing and gay. Walking in hand, it's a beautiful day. Hop on the tram in your Ivan shoes. Dance on the tram to the gossip and news.
Not a time for crying, how the heart was flying. There was my grandfather, there was my grandmother. 10 million guns got loaded, World War I exploded. It was such fun, oh what a game. They saved the world, but I bring it shame.
Oh! It was the time when the Brussels could sing. It was the time of the silent movies. It was the time when the Brussels was king. It was the time when, it was the time when, it was the time when the Brussels could sing. It was the time of the silent movies. It was the time when Brussels was king. It was the time when
And if one day I should become a singer with a Spanish bum who sings for women of great virtue, I'd sing to them with a guitar I borrowed from a coffee bar. Well, what you don't know doesn't hurt you. My name would be Antonio, and all my bridges I would burn. And if I gave them some, they'd know I expect something in return. I'd have to get drunk every night to talk about virility with some old grandmother who might be decked out like a Christmas tree. And no pink elephants I'd see, though I'd be drunk as I could be, I'd sing the song they sang to me about the time they called me Jackie. If I could be for only an hour, if I could be for an hour every day, if I could be for just one little hour, cute, 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 in a stupid ass way. And if I joined the social world, became procurer of young girls, then I would have my own bordello. My record would be #1, and I'd sell records by the ton, all sung by many other fellows. My name would then be Handsome Jack, and I'd sell boats of opium, whiskey that came from Twickenham, authentic queers and phony virgins. I'd have a bank on every finger, a finger in every country, and every country ruled by me. I still know where I want to be. Locked up inside my opium den, surrounded by some Chinamen, I'd sing the song that I sang then about the time they called me Jackie. If I could be for only an hour, if I could be for an hour every day, if I could be for just one little hour, cute, 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 in a stupid ass way. Now tell me, wouldn't it be nice that if one day in paradise I sang for all the ladies up there, and they would sing along with me? We'd be so happy there to be, 'cause down below is really nowhere. My name would then be Jupiter, and I would know where I was going, and then I would become all-knowing, and my beard so long and flowing. If I became deaf, dumb, and blind because I pitied all mankind and broke my heart to make things right, I know that every single night, when my angelic work was through, the angels and the devil too would sing my childhood song to me. It was the time they called me Jackie. If I could be for only an hour, if I could be for an hour every
strangers travel on magic carpets, floating lightly in beaded caravans. Who can know if they will free her on the street where she comes to join them? There she goes with her valises held so tightly in her hands. Timid Frieda, will life seize her on the street where the new dreams gather like fearless robins joined together in high-flying bands? She feels taller, troubles smaller on the street where she's lost in wonder. There she goes with her valises held so tightly in her hands. Timid Frieda won't return now to the home where they do not need her, but always feed her little lessons and platitudes from cans. She is free now, she will be now on the street where the beat's electric. There she goes with her valises held so tightly in her hands. Timid Frieda, who will lead her on the street where the cops all perish, for they can't break her and she can take her brave new fuck you stand. Yet she's frightened, her senses heightened on the street where the darkness brightens. There she goes with her valises held so tightly in her hands. Timid Frieda, if you see her on the street where the future gathers, just let her be her, let her play in the broken times of sand. There she goes now down the sidewalk on the street where the world is bursting. There she goes with her valises held so tightly in her hand.
She lives on Madonna Street in a house tucked away there, in a house so small and sweet, though the rug's a little threadbare, and a stairway corkscrews up in the middle of the band. She lives on Madonna Street. With me, I drive the taxicab. Her bedroom's filled with filigree, with candles dancing in the air, Cupids floating everywhere. You can smell the sandalwood incense. She glides about in radiance, and when she breathes I feel her stab. The candles shimmer in the air. But me, I drive the taxicab. Her bed is big enough for three, one of her and two of me. A bar that's filled with everything, from old Grandad to Hennessy. There's one black cat, 5 Pekingese. The hi-fi's playing modern jazz. Her bed is big enough for three, but me,
I drive the taxicab. There are the tenants in that house, a captain of the artillery, a priest who chews cheese like a mouse, a guru who will serve you tea, a financier from Kathmandu, a pornographer whose eyes are bad. I know what each of them wants to do, but me, I drive the taxicab. She's got eyes like blazing suns, her hips sing song with pagan tunes, her ass rolls like twin waterfalls, lips and mouth moan like bassoons. She zips up a gown, I feel my doom. She takes it off, I wanna grab. She got tits like virgin moons, but me, I drive the taxicab. Gotta go down the Madonna Street. The bed is big enough for three. Whatever it is, I'll pay the tab. But me, I drive the taxicab.
The old folks don't talk much, and they talk so slowly when they do. They are rich, they are poor, their illusions are gone. They share one heart for two. Their homes all smell of time, of old photographs and an old-fashioned song. Though you may live in town, you live so far away when you've lived too long. And have they laughed too much? Do their dry voices crack, talking of times gone by? And have they cried too much? A tear or two still always seems to cloud the eye. They tremble as they watch the old silver clock. When day is through, it tick-tocks oh so slow. It says yes, it says no, it says I'll wait for you. The old folks dream no more. The books have gone to sleep, the piano's out of tune. The little cat is dead, and no more do they sing on a Sunday afternoon. The old folks move no more. Their worlds become too small, their bodies feel like lead. They might look out the window or else sit in a chair, or else they stay in bed. And if they still go out, arm in arm, in the morning's chill, it's to have a good cry, to say their last goodbye to one who's older still. And then they go home to the old silver clock. When day is through, it tick-tocks oh so slow. It says yes, it says no, it says I'll wait for you. The old folks never die. They just put down their heads and go to sleep one day. They hold each other's hand like children in the dark, but one will get lost anyway, and the other will remain just sitting in that room, which makes no sound. It doesn't matter now. The song has died away and echoes all around. You'll see them when they walk through the sun-filled parks where children run and play. It hurts too much to smile. It hurts too much, but life goes on for still another day as they try to escape the old silver
we find love, you and I. It's a new game to play. Then we tell our first lie and see love go away. And we find we're alone. We rush on, you and I. We don't need love at all. We need thrills, we need speed. Then we stumble and fall. And we find we're alone. We're loyal, you and I, to flowers that are dead. We forget how to cry. We save photos instead. And we find we're alone. We hear guns, you and I. We ask, what is that? Then we open the Times. We're informed where it's at. And we find we're alone. We're moral, you and I. We stand for what's right. We slaughter all evil idols of the light. And we find we're alone. We're lucky, you and I. We're alive and secure. But in the bank and the church, we can never feel sure. And we find we're alone. We've made it, you and I. We have glory and fame, yet we never know why. We feel so ashamed, and we find we're alone. We have power, you and I. But what good is that now? We would build a new world if we only knew how. And we find we're alone. We are old, you and I. We beg warmth from the sun. In the dreams that we dream, we ask, what have we done? And we find we're alone.
I loved all games and fairy tales, as strangely odd as that may seem. I loved twilight and witches' tales. You see, you were there in my dreams. I lived in a tower cloud top high, to stop your love from passing by. For this I simply had to do. You see, I was waiting for you. I love the rocks, the ocean breeze, and the hissing of the foam, the wild, wild kiss of the roaring seas. Now you had brought me home. You leaped buildings in single bounds, although I well may ask you how. You obeyed the moon just like a hound. I knew I adored you now. You laced the night with rage and storms. You threw lightning across the skies. You kissed my mouth with promises. You burned me with your
can see them now, clutching a handkerchief and blowing me a kiss, discreetly asking how. How come he died so young? Or was he very old? Is the body still warm? Is it already cold? All doors are open wide. They poke around inside. My desk, my drawers, my trunk, there's nothing left to hide. Some love letters are there, an old photograph. They've laid my poor soul bare, and all they do is laugh. I can see them all, so formal, so stiff, like a sergeant at arms at the policeman's ball. And everybody's pushing to be the first in line, their hearts upon their sleeves like a 10-cent valentine. The old women are there, too old to give a damn. They've even brought the kids who don't know who I am. They're thinking about the price of my funeral bouquet. What they're thinking isn't nice, 'cause now they'll have to pay. I see all of you, all of my phony friends, who can't wait till it ends, who can't wait till it's through. Oh, I see all of you. You've been laughing all these years, and now all that you have left are a few crocodile tears. Oh, you don't even know that you're entering your hell as you leave my cemetery, and you think you're doing well with that one who's at your side. You're as proud as you can be. She's going to make you cry, but not the way you cried for me. I can see me now, so cold, so alone, as the flowers slowly die in my field of little bones. Oh, I can see me now, I can see me at the end of this voyage that I'm on, without a love, without a friend. Now all this that I see is not what I deserve. They really have a nerve to say these things to me. No girls, just bread and water. All your money you must save, or there'll be nothing left for us when you're dead and in your grave.
The girl that I will marry will have a heart so wise that in the hollow of her eyes my heart will want to tarry. The girl who will be mine will have skin so soft and tender, and when it comes December, her skin will be my wine. And me, I love her so, and she will love me, and our hearts burning slow for at least a century. Through the window of life we will go as girl and boy, to become man and wife, to become one with joy. No, it isn't you, the girl that I will marry. No, it isn't you, the girl who'll marry me. The girl that I will love will have a house of grace, all painted white, and there my soul will find its hiding place. The girl that I will love will do her vigil keeping, and late at night she'll tell me of the children that are sleeping. And me, I love her so, and she will love me. We'll make a present of our love to us and destiny, and we will take the sun to dress our love in gold, for soon our youth is gone, for soon we must grow old. No, it isn't you, the girl that I will love. No, it isn't you, the girl who will love me. The girl that I will marry will age with happiness, for she will have a fireplace and all my tenderness. The girl that I will marry will age without a fear, and like the wine grow mellower with every passing year. And me, I love her so, and she will love me, and we will write a song for all the joys that used to be. And when we leave this earth, our eyes still filled with love, we'll send a flower down to hell and not to heaven above. I want won't you come to me? The girl that I will marry, who will she be? The girl who'll marry me, marry me, marry me.
In the port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who sings of the dreams that he brings from the wide open sea. In the port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who sleeps while the riverbank weeps to the old willow tree. In the port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who dies full of beer, full of cries, in a drunken fight. And in the port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who's born on a muggy hat morn by the dawn's early light. In the port of Amsterdam, where the sailors all meet, there's a sailor who eats only fish heads and tails. He will show you his teeth that have rotted too soon, that can swallow the moon, that can haul up the sails. And he yells to the cook with his arms open wide, bring me more fish, put it down by my side. Then he wants so to belch, but he's too full to try. So he gets up and he laughs and he zips up his fly. In the port of Amsterdam, you can see sailors dance, paunches bursting their pants, grinding women to punch. They've forgotten the tune that their whiskey voice croaks, splitting the night with the roar of their jokes. And they turn and they dance and they laugh and they laughter, till the rancid sound of the accordion bursts. Then out to the night with their pride in their pants, with a slut that they tow underneath us to reach land. In the port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who drinks and he drinks and he drinks. He drinks once again, he drinks to the health of the whores of Amsterdam, who have promised their love to 1,000 of the men. They bargain their bodies and never too long gone for a few dirty coins, and when he can't go on, he plants his nose in the sky, wipes it up above, and he pisses like I cry for an unfaithful love. In the port of Amsterdam, in the port of Amsterdam.
Ne me quitte pas, il faut oublier, tout peut s'oublier, qui s'enfuit déjà. Oublier le temps des malentendus et le temps perdu à savoir comment. Oublier ces heures qui tuaient parfois à coups de pourquoi le cœur du bonheur. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. Moi, Je t'offrirai des perles de pluie venues de pays où il ne pleut pas. Je creuserai la terre jusqu'après ma mort pour couvrir ton corps d'or et de lumière. Je ferai un domaine où l'amour sera roi, où l'amour sera loi, où tu seras reine. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. Ne me quitte pas, je t'inventerai des mots insensés que tu comprendras. Je te parlerai de ces amants-là qui ont vu 2 fois leur cœur s'embraser. Je te raconterai l'histoire de ce roi mort, de n'avoir pas pu te rencontrer. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. On a vu souvent rejaillir le feu de l'ancien volcan qu'on croyait trop vieux. Il est, paraît-il, des terres brûlées, donnant plus de blé qu'un meilleur avril. Et quand vient le soir, pour qu'un ciel flamboie, le rouge et le noir ne s'épousent-ils pas? Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. Ne me quitte pas, je ne vais plus pleurer, je ne vais plus parler, je me cacherai là à te regarder danser, sourire et à t'écouter chanter, puis rire. Laisse-moi devenir l'ombre de ton ombre, l'ombre de ta main, l'ombre de ton chien, mais ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas.
Each other's hand they walk without a sound. Down forgotten streets their shadows kiss the ground. Their footsteps sing a song that's ended before it's begun. They walk without a sound, the desperate ones. Just like the tiptoe moth, they dance before the flame. They've burned their hearts so much that death is just a name. And if love calls again so foolishly, they run without a sound, the desperate ones. I know the road they're on, I've walked their crooked mile. 100 times or more I drank their cup of bile. They watch their dreams go down behind the setting sun. They walk without a sound, the desperate ones. And underneath the bridge the water's sweet and deep. There is the journey's end, the land of endless sleep. They cry to us for help, we think it's all in fun. They cry without a sound,
desperate ones. Let he who threw the stone at them stand up and take a bow. He knows the verb to love, but he'll never know how. On the bridge of nevermore they disappear, one by one, disappear without a sound. The desperate one.
Sons of the thief, sons of the saint, who is the child with no complaint? Sons of the great or sons unknown, all were children like your own, the same sweet smiles, the same sad tears, the cries at night, the nightmare fears, sons of the great or sons unknown, all were children like your own, so long ago, long, long ago. But sons of tycoons and sons of the farms, all of the children ran from your arms, through fields of gold, through fields of ruin. All of the children vanished too soon, in towering waves and walls of flesh, among dying birds trembling with death. Sons of tycoons or sons of the farms, all of the children ran from your arms, so long ago, long, long ago. But sons of your sons and sons passing by, children we lost in lullabies, sons of true love and sons of regret, all of the sons you cannot forget. Some built the road, some wrote the poems, some went to war, some never came home. Sons of your sons and sons passing by, children we lost in lullabies, so long ago, long, long ago. Sons of the thief, sons of the saint, who's a child with no complaint? Sons of the great or sons unknown, all were children like your own, the same sweet smiles, the same sad tears, the cries at night, the nightmare fears. Sons of the great or sons unknown, all were children like your own, like your own, like your own.
On Sundays, the bulls get so bored when they are asked to show off for us. There's the sun, the sand, and the arena. There are the bulls ready to bleed for us. It's the time when grocery clubs become Don Juan. It's the time when all ugly girls turn into swans. Who can say of what he's found? That bull who turns and paws the ground, and suddenly he sees himself all nude. Who can say of what he dreams, that bull who hears the silent screams from the open mouths of multitudes? On Sundays, the bulls get so bored when they are asked to suffer for us. There are the picadors and the mob's revenge. There are the toreros and the mob kneels for us. It's the time when grocery clerks become Garcia Lorca, and the girls put roses in their teeth like Carmen. On Sundays, the bulls get so bored when they are asked to drop dead for us. The sword will plunge down, and the mob will drool. The blood will pour down and turn the sand to mud. The moment of triumph when grocery clerks become Nero. The moment of triumph when the girls scream and shout the name of their hero. And when finally they fell, did not the bulls dream of some hell where men and worn-out matadors still burn? Or perhaps with their last breaths might not they pardon us their debts, knowing what we did at Carthage, Waterloo, Verdun, Stalingrad, Iwo Jima, Hiroshima, Saigon!
Warme liefde, This is my last supper, please come and eat with me. I want all my old friends to dine here by the sea. This is my last supper, make reservations please. You'll all know one another, except blacks and Chinese. And there'll be lots to drink, some 7-Up and Coke, cocktail time at Nedick's without the dirty jokes. I want you to savor a hamburger or two with golden Gulden's mustard to make the taste come through. And then we will all cast our sins upon the waves and say we really doubt that only Jesus saves. And then I'll climb the mountain, throw stones against the sky, and cry out, God is dead, once more before I die.
This is my last supper, please come and eat with me. I want all my old friends to dine here by the sea. This is my last supper, we've got to make it great. We've got to love each other, except for those we hate. And there'll be lots to drink, some New York State champagne. We will be so classy with the bubbles on our brain. You must taste the hot dogs on the toasted bun. When you eat a hot dog, you know you're having fun. And then we all will cast our sins into the sea, cross ourselves and curse our living enemies. Then I'll climb the mountain, throw stones against the sky, and yell, damn the Marines, once more before I die.
This is my last supper, please come and eat with me. I want all my old friends to dine here by the sea. This is my last supper, how come it's come so soon? Where are the merrymakers? Where are the red balloons? And I want all the ladies to fan me with their fans, to sing and then to serve me a little like Japan. I want to be buried in a new Cadillac with a girl in a front seat and 2 girls in a bed. Do you think it's ending? Do you think it was good? Then drink and be merry, we still have lots of food. Then I'll climb the mountain, throw stones against the sky, and cry out, God is dead, once more before I die. Mama, do you see what I see? On your knees and pray for me. Mathilda's come back to me. Charlie, don't want another beer. Tonight I'm gonna drink my tears. Mathilda's come back to me. Go ask the maid if she heard what I said. Tell her to change the sheets on the bed. Mathilda's come back to me. Fellas, don't leave me tonight. Tonight I'm going back to fight. Wretched Mathilda's inside. My heart, stop beating so. Just make as if you didn't know that Mathilda's come back to me. My heart, I don't want you to say she's lovelier than when she went away. Mathilda, who's come back to me. My heart, stop being overjoyed. Remember you were once destroyed by Mathilda, who's come back to me. Fellas,
please don't go away. Tell me that I mustn't stay. Matilda's coming back today. My hands, you start to shake again when you remember all the pain. Matilda's come back to me. You'll want to beat her black and blue, but don't do it, I beg of you. Matilda's come back to me. My hands, remember all the years. Remember when you caught my tears. Matilda's come back to me. My hands, you'll want to touch her now. Please try and be strong somehow. Matilda's here, she's coming now. Now. Can you hear me? Yeah, yeah, baby, but I've come back to hell. Matilda's come back to me. Charlie, champagne right away. I know you've been saving it for the holiday, but Matilda's come back to me. Go ask the maid if she heard what I said. Tell her to put the bed sheets on the bed. Matilda's come back to me. My friends don't tell me no more. I got it crashed through heaven's door. My sweet Matilda's here. Oh, once more.
Your heart feels so right, your eyes swim in the beer where the barroom lights are hung. And with your friend Jojo, with your friend Pierre, you drink a toast to being young. Jojo thinks he's Voltaire, Pierre, he's Casanova. And me, who proudly did not care, me, I was a lover. And at midnight, we'd watch the lawyers pass, coming out of hotels that had real class. We showed them our good manners and we showed them our ass. And oh, how we sang the middle class. I just like kings, the old again, the down again, the middle class. I just like kings, the down again, the less they regret.
Your heart feels so right, your eyes swim in the beer where the barroom lights are hung. And with your friend Jojo and with your friend Pierre, holding on to being young. Voltaire, he danced like a vicar. Casanova, he was too stout. And me, who proudly did not care, me, I drank till I passed out. And at midnight, we watched the salesmen pass, coming out of hotels that had real class. We showed them our good manners and we showed them our ass. And oh, how we sang the middle class. I just like pigs, the old again, the down again, the middle class. I just like pigs, the down again, the less they
But your heart slows down, your eyes do not flash. The hotel bartender sings our praise. Jojo, no clown. Pierre pays in cash. Among the bookkeepers we pass our days.
Jojo now speaks of Voltaire.
And Casanova, book on the shelf.
Me, I proudly do not care.
Me, I talk only of myself. And everybody knows that we've got real class. There is not a night that we can pass. Those lousy kids who always show us their ass. And God, how they sing the middle class. I just like kings, the old again, the down again, the middle class. I just like kings, the down again, the less they regret. naked as in an army towel, covering my belly. Some of us blush somehow, knees turning to jelly. Next, I was still just a kid. There were 100 like me. I followed a naked body followed me. Next, I was still just a kid when my innocence was lost in a Mobile Army whorehouse, gift of the army free of cost. Next, me, I really would have liked a little touch of tenderness, maybe a word, a smile, an hour of happiness. But next, wasn't so tragic. The high heavens did not fall, but how much at that time I hated being there at all. Next, now I always will recall the Bravo truck, the flying flags, that queer lieutenant who slapped our asses as if we were fags. Next, come on, you're next. I swear on the wet head of my first case of gonorrhea, it is his ugly voice that I forever hear. Next, that voice that stinks of whiskey, corpses, and of mud. It is the voice of nations. It is the thick voice of blood. Next. Since then, each woman I've taken to bed seems to laugh in my arms, to whisper through my head. Next. All the naked and the dead should hold each other's hands as they watch me scream at night in a dream no one understands. Next. And when I am not screaming in a voice grown dry and hollow, I stand on endless naked lines of the following of the followed. Next. One day I'll cut my legs off or burn myself alive. Anything, I'll do anything just to get out of line, to survive. Not ever to be next. Not ever to be next.
Carnivals and cotton candies, carousels and calliopes, fortune tellers in glass cases. We will always remember these merry-go-rounds, quickly turning for you and me, and the whole world madly turning till you can't see. We're on a carousel, a crazy carousel, and now we go around again, we go around, and now we spin around high above the ground and down again around and up again around. So high above the ground we feel we gotta yell. We're on a carousel, a crazy carousel. We're on a Ferris wheel, a crazy Ferris wheel, a wheel within a wheel. And suddenly we feel the stars begin to reel, and down again around and up again around and up again around. So high above the ground we feel we gotta yell. We're on a carousel, a crazy carousel. Carnivals and cotton candies, carousels and calliopes, crazy clowns chasing brass rings, soda pop and rock candy trees, merry-go-rounds quickly turning for you and me, and the whole world madly turning till you can see. We're on a carousel, a crazy carousel, and now we go around again, we go around, and now we spin around high above the ground and down again around and up again around. So high above the ground if we get a yell, we're on a carousel, a crazy carousel, we're on a Ferris wheel, a crazy Ferris wheel. Oh, we're waiting and wheel, suddenly we feel the stars begin to reel down again around and up again around, and up again around. So high above the ground, if we get a yell, we're on a carousel, a crazy carousel, we're on a carousel, a crazy carousel. And now we go around again, we go around, and now we spin around, we're high above the ground, and then again around, and up again around. So high above the ground, if we get a yell, we're on a carousel, a crazy carousel, carnivals and cotton candies, carousels and calliopes, cupid owls with painted faces, tricky shell games and mystic bees, merry-go-rounds quickly turning for you and me, and the whole world madly turning till you can see. We're on a carousel, a crazy carousel, and now we go around again, we go around, now we spin around, the hay above the ground, down again around, and up again around. Stay above the ground, forget a yell, we're in a carousel, we're on a Ferris wheel, crazy Ferris wheel. Oh, we're in a wheel, suddenly we feel stop into real, down again around, up again around, and up again around. Stay above the ground, forget a yell, we're in a carousel, crazy carousel, we're in a carousel, crazy carousel. And now we go around again, we go around, we're spinning around, my head goes down again around, and up again around. Stay above the ground, forget a yell, we're in a carousel, crazy carousel, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Tomorrow will dawn, and the days of our years will rise on that morn. If we only have love to embrace without fears, we will kiss with our eyes, we will sleep without tears. If we only have love with our arms open wide, then the young and the old will stand at our side. If we only have love, love that's falling like rain, then the parched desert earth will grow green again. If we only have love for the hymn that we shout, all our wounds, we can use our own names. If we only have love, we can melt all the guns, and then give the new world to our daughters and sons. If we only have love,